Hello everyone and welcome to Sanders at Dark. Today I'm gonna show you how to increase your FPS in Minecraft. So the first thing you need to do is to install Optifine. I have a very detailed tutorial on how to install Optifine, and I will leave a link in the description and an annotation on the screen. So look in the top left corner on the screen. You can see that I am using MSI Afterburner, and right now my FPS are about 110. So what happens if I move around? My FPS will be about 60 to 70. Okay, note that I have a very high-end system and my FPS will be quite high throughout the video. So go to options and video settings. Here there's a lot of things you can do. You can start by changing your graphics to fast, your render distance. You can drag that to the left. The lower the render distance is, the higher your FPS will be. So I will drag it all the way to the left, and you can see here my render distance is 2. This is the minimum, it's the lowest you can have. Now we can look at my FPS. It's about, when I'm running, it's like 1500. Okay, so that's an increase from 60 frames per second to 1500. Okay, that is a lot. Alright, but please note I have a very high-end system. Okay, so there's a couple of other things you can do. Smooth lighting, you can turn that off, and the level, smooth lighting level, you can turn that off all the way to the left. GUI scale doesn't really matter for your FPS. It just changes the size of these. Brightness doesn't change anything. This helps me. You can see it uses an alternative rendering model. And it says here that it will increase, it will make Minecraft about 5 to 10% faster. This works for me, it may not work for you. Try it. I will always leave this on. Then you can go to details. And obviously shaders, if you have a very low-end system, do not have any shaders. Go to details, and here just turn everything off. Everything just off, clouds off, trees off, just everything. Okay. Animations, do the same thing here. Turn everything off. You can just press this button, all off, if you want to, like that. I don't need to, so I'm not gonna do that, but you can if you want to. Then you can go to quality. Here, just turn everything off. The same as the animations and the details, you just turn everything off. Okay? And yeah. Then you can go to performance. And here you have to play around with these a lot. For me, it doesn't really change anything. But if you you can try to turn these on: smooth FPS, fast renderer, and fast math. The same goes for smooth world. Try to turn all of these on and see if it helps. Chunk updates, leave this at 1. It will the lower the updates are, the higher the FPS. I have it at 1. Lazy chunk loading, you don't really need to bother. I think on, as you can see here, it's if you have a single core CPU, then you might wanna play with this a bit. I don't care about this setting. Dynamic updates, I would leave this off, because if it's on, it's loading while the player is standing still. So just have this at off. Yeah. Next you go to other. If you turn weather off, it will be faster. Full screen, it depends on your graphics card. So just play around with this if you want to. I have it at on because it's much nicer to play in full screen. But yeah, just play around with that. And here, full screen mode. If you are playing at full screen, then you can play around with these. The higher the resolution, the slower the game will be, and the lower your FPS will be. So if you have a very low FPS, I would recommend turning this just a little bit to the left, just lowering the values a little bit. The lowest you can go is 640 by 480. That is really low, but you can try it if you want to. And lastly, autosave. The lower the value, the more the laggier the game will be, but it doesn't really matter. I have it at 3 minutes, but you can have it at 30 if you want to. Maybe 30 is the best. Do not have it at 2 seconds. But yeah, I have it at 3 minutes. And that's pretty much it. As you can see, my frames are very high right now, 1700. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.